And let me take this to live to our Facebook group. And then we are gonna go here, share to your group. Okay, looks like we're good. I should be able to hit present now. Oh, wow. Sound effects I didn't know we had. All right, let me make this small. All right, welcome back, guys. We do these trainings every Thursday at 12 p.m. And also, if you guys missed out on our scripts and role play from yesterday, just drop a comment. We are going to invite you to a very private community for real closers. Go to join.realclosers.com, and we even have more stuff for you. So we do these trainings every Thursday. We touch on topics that hopefully are helpful. Sometimes we bring in people here as interviews. And the whole goal is to help you level up your business. And today's topic is something that a lot of agents ask all the time, right? Do I need a website? And if I do get a website, does it need to be IDX enabled? There's a lot of IDX enabled websites out there. The price ranges from $25, $35 a month, all the way to the more capable ones like KV Core, Lofty, used to be called Chime, and all the little features, bells and whistles that they do for you, right? What we're going to go over today is why you need a website. Do you really need a website? And is a website really going to help your business? At the end of the day, you have to answer that question for yourself. It is going to be an investment that's going to come out of pocket. It's going to be a monthly investment that you're going to have to do. Is it going to improve your business? Is it going to make you more efficient? When does it make sense to have that website, right? And we're going to go over two examples. We do use two different types of websites for ourselves, for our own agents. And you can decide for yourself whether one or the other option or solution is best for you and your business. So first of all, how important is it to have a website? Overall, right? Specifically for real estate, as a real estate agent, you got to consider yourself a business. Most businesses out there do have a web presence. In today's time and age, that web presence can be done through Facebook, Instagram, and social media platforms. You have LinkedIn, right? So is it important to have a website as a business? Is it important to have a website as a realtor, as a mortgage professional? So these are some of the things that a website is going to help you with, right? And again, you can accomplish a lot of this with a lot of your branding that you push on social media. How many people are actually going to visit your website? However, if you kind of think about what you would do if you were to, get something from a business, to get more information from a business, you could get a lot of information from their social media profiles, but you could get a more targeted information from their website. A website is going to help you stand out. It may establish a little bit more credibility in your business. The way people see businesses with websites, they can make it seem more credible to them as a customer. What sort of information are you providing on your website, which is going to be very important as we continue through this presentation? And what can a website do for you, right? It will create more opportunities, and I'm going to show you how we are accomplishing that with the websites that we've set up for our own agents. What are some of the things that you may want to include on your website? And what are some of the things that come stock with some of these IDX-enabled websites, right? So for example, when we talk about IDX, all it is a way to get MLS access on your own personal website. Think about Zillow, Redfin, Trulia, Realtor.com, but personalized to you, and how you can personalize that to your buyers, to your clients. How important is it to have that type of presence when you're talking to when you talk to a possible opportunity, either as a buyer or a seller? Now, think about this though, right? Because the question always comes up, do I really need an IDX-enabled website? Do I really need to pay the additional fee that an IDX website is going to give me? Most people who search online are going to search for homes in, on Zillow or Realtor.com. They're spending a lot of money to attract those leads so that they can sell them back to you. So what is the benefit of having an IDX website if a lot of people can already search for homes everywhere else? And I know a lot of agents use their association, like for example, California, Ventura County CRMLS, Flex MLS has access to all the listings. You can send list of properties to your buyers that way. Also, how many buyers do you have? How big of a sphere do you have to attract people and enough traffic where paying, a couple $100 a month for a website like that is going to get you as far as results go, right? So now these are things that come stock on some IDX websites. Let's look at KV Core and let's look at Lofty. It used to be called Chime as an example. Website that's IDX enabled, of course, is going to have property listings that are consistently being updated to what's available in the MLS. They're going to have a search filters to be able to narrow down what people are looking for. And then also in the back end, they're going to continue to improve and continue to provide more updated data to the buyers based on their search criteria. You could add more virtual tours, neighborhood guides. A lot of these websites already come with a lot of mortgage calculators, get them a little feel of what they would be able to afford if they were to purchase a very specific home. You could provide market trends and insights. And of course, if you're a brokerage and you want to give access to buyers to your agents, you're able to do so. Okay. So there's a lot of things that you can include on your website, but now the question comes up, what type of website do you need for your business right this second? I'm going to give you a quick example of a website that we put together for our agents who are looking to build that presence online without having to go through a full IDX website. There's a couple of schools of thoughts here. How you build your website, you need to understand that it's going to either work as a lead magnet, as a funnel, or it's going to work just like any other IDX platform out there, like Zillow or Realtor.com. What is going to separate yourself from what buyers see from the outside? It's nice to have an IDX website. You can have people come onto the website. But if you're not having the right call to action, if you're not having the right funnel that's going to allow you to get and create opportunities for your business, then what's the point of having a website, right? And of course, the other thing is, how do you run more traffic to that website? Okay, now there's two ways, right? You could either pay for marketing, running Facebook ads for branding and getting new leads it's key, right? Because it's going to be very inexpensive to do this on Facebook and Instagram. You can also run some PPC ads on Google. And of course, you can do a lot of retargeting, right? A lot of the people that come on your database, you can retarget them and make sure that they land on your website. Now, with the website that we put together, we've made it easy for that to take place, right? We already have lead magnets built into the website so that people can easily get what they want without really having to go through the friction of, do I really need to talk to an agent right now? How do you collect information from a lead right away without having to create so much friction that people are afraid of talking to an agent? Sometimes people are not ready, right? So one way, again, we talked about traffic is paid. The other way, of course, is organic branding. Facebook is free. Having a profile on Facebook is free. Having a profile on Instagram is free. Creating content and posting content on those platforms is free. You have TikTok. You have YouTube now. YouTube, you can create a YouTube channel. You can post long form content as well as shorts. You have Instagram Reels. So creating content on your social media is free. How soon can you get results from that? Well, that's another topic for another meeting. But if you're consistent, you're going to use all those channels to bring in traffic to your website. Now, very important. Now that you have traffic on your website, what's the next step that you want to get from that traffic? You want to get leads, right? So let me show you quickly what we put together and the two types of websites that we have ourselves in order for us to get leads into our pipeline. So of course we have Housester.com. Housester.com is exactly what a portal website looks like, right? Zillow, Realtor.com. People can actually come in and they can start searching for homes right away. But one of the things that you think about this, right, is this website, all it is a way for you to search for homes. Okay, we drive traffic into this website by running very inexpensive Facebook and Instagram advertising. Okay, we have, let me move this. So it's your basic IDX website, right? Very attractive. It looks nice. We have a bunch of properties that just got listed. We can ask people to get a home report and of course just sold. And once they start searching for properties on our website, they're going to get a pop-up that's going to ask them to register to continue using the platform. And once we get that, we get their information. And then the back end of this website is Lofty. It used to be called Chime. It's Lofty now. And of course, Lofty has a lot of tools in the back end and ways to tell us who is looking at homes, who came back to search for properties after a while, who is looking at buying, who is more active on our system. And of course, that gives us a good excuse to send more targeted information and pick up the phone and call and have a conversation. Hey, Mr. Buyer, my name is Roberto. I'm an agent with Housester. I saw you were looking at 123 Main Street. What did you like about that property? I'd like to send you some more of those properties your way. Simple script, simple friction. They already know Housester. They already know, they search for homes on Housester. So it's a very easy conversation to have. Very easy way to get through the objection of who are you? Who are you calling? Who is this? Why are you? Where'd you get my number from? Where'd you get my information from? Right? Very simple. A very simple conversation to start with buyers based on homes that they're looking at. Target the specific property that they just looked at. They're going to know exactly what property they looked at. And Chime, Lofty, or KV Core, similar tools. They're kind of on the pricey side of things, but these are tools that are going to allow you to have better conversations because you're going to know who is more active, who's looking at properties. Of course, it doesn't mean those guys are fully qualified and ready to move forward. But hey, at the end of the day, your goal is to have more real estate conversations. And this is one great way of doing that. It allows you to do that, right? So this is what an IDX website looks like. It connects in the backend with MLS. And the reason why I'm explaining this is because there's a lot of agents that are not aware of how these type of websites work. They don't know what an IDX enabled website is, and they don't even know if it's going to improve their business or not. Okay. Now, some of these tools could be expensive. Chime, Lofty, they do offer AI. They do offer texting. They offer emails. They do a lot for you on the back end. But at the end of the day, it's on you to close that transaction. Can you close transactions without having this website? Can you close transactions without having any websites at all? We know agents, and we have agents who work with us who are closing 2-3 deals a month very consistently, and they don't even have a CRM, right? So at the end of the day, a website, a CRM is going to help your business. It is going to improve your efficiency, but it is not required to help you close business. The first thing you have to do is pick up the phone, get good on the phone, convert people, be sociable, build relationships. And once you have volume, then maybe tools like these make sense, right? Now, let me show you another website that we have. This is, we're going to use, Maria is one of our agents. So this is what we call a funnel type website or a lead magnet type website. And the reason for that is because the entire platform or the entire website is meant to get something. In this case, it's meant to have a lead. It doesn't have the bulkiness of having a lot of properties out there, not a lot of things that you have to do. It's pretty simple. As soon as you land on this website, if you have this as your main link on social media or different ways to get people through this, let me. So basically, it is a funnel because we're going to drive people through wanting to collect information from them, right? As soon as they get here, if they're sellers, they may want to get a quick report. Of course, we're going to collect their information. And once they collect the information, we're going to let them know that the agent is going to reach out. If they want to talk to the agent directly, they can do that. This platform comes built with the CRM that we have. So in the back end, the agent is going to get a notification and directly to their phone, and they can text back and forth with the lead. We do have these on most of our websites so that we can always connect with leads. A very small percentage will use this feature, but that very small percentage are usually the ones that are motivated to speak with you because they want to start a conversation right away. The other thing this website has, for example, is a quick introduction, right? Who is Maria Rodarte and what she offers, how long she's been in business. Why are you here for? Are you here visiting this website as a buyer? Are you here visiting this website as a seller, right? And then, of course, a quick, hey, do you want to start a call? Let's schedule a conversation. Who is Maria Rodarte? Oh, I see that she's busy. She's posting some of her pictures of all of the salt properties. So that means she's busy, right? So far, I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing. As opposed to the IDX website was only mostly about things like properties. Can you add all these things to your website on an IDX enabled site? Yes, you can, right? But you have to do a little bit more work, but still can be done. If you already have an IDX enabled site, these are things that you may want to start adding to your site to make it more of about you, about your business, as opposed to just about properties, right? Because at the end of the day, you want people to work with you, right? And let me show you one more thing. And why we call this a funnel is because, again, everything has a call to action. Let's go through the buyer side, right? So I'm a buyer. I'm going to go here and I want to know what I can do. So we, as part of a funnel, if you know what a funnel looks like, a sales funnel, is you want to drive people through from the very top all the way into collecting information. And of course, at the end of that funnel is a closed transaction, right? Now, a lot of people that land on your page, they may not be ready to talk with you. They may just be browsing, right? And this is where we have different steps to get them through the funnel. If they are just doing the research and they're not really ready to have a conversation with you, they're going to click on this button and they're going to find out what they get. I'm going to show you that in a second, but I just want you to see the everything else, right? Basically, do they want to book a call? Let's book a call. Do they want to complete an intake form? I'm going to show you what this looks like as well. This is just a survey with about 6 pages worth of questions. These questions are a lot of information you're collecting from your leads. Now, just a quick disclaimer. These are some things that we found to work with other people, and we are basically duplicating and copying what's working for other agents into our platform, into our system, okay? And of course, if they want to start searching for homes, you can send them to links. If you do have an IDX-enabled website, here's where you can link that to them to start searching properties. This would be your first funnel. This would be the first entry point. You get people to know you, like you, and hopefully trust you so they can start taking the next steps. And let me go back to this one. We talked about what, let me open this in a new tab. And then let me open, this is where you could have them, if they're ready to get pre-qualified, you can link them to your mortgage lender, all right? Or another survey to ask very specific questions or short questions. This intake form is a little bit more intrusive, but for people who are willing to go through that, you're gonna get a lot of results. You're gonna get a lot of results, right? Because the friction that we create through an intake form is way more than just a simple form. And I'll show you that what that looks like in a second. So here is, you don't know where to start, download the guide. This is a free guide that the agent offers every buyer. They put in their information, full name, email, and phone number. And of course, they get a branded buyer's guide that really gives them a good perspective as to what it is in order to get a home. We're working on getting some of our agents to even do this through video. Like this right here, it's a placeholder for a video for the agent to introduce herself, break down a little bit of what the buyer guide looks like and what it is and what they're going to get in return, in exchange for their information. And then, of course, now you have their information. They have a guide, they have your picture, they have your name, they have everything. It may be a simple guide, but it's all branded to you. And now that is the very first step at you picking up the phone and making that call and making that conversation much, much easier to have. Okay. Now, if they're ready and they're going through your funnel and they're willing to go through this buyer intake form, you end up with a lot more information. Now, this is 6 pages worth of information that you collect. We're not going to be able to go through each page because it won't let you move through the survey until all these questions are answered. But a few of the questions that you do ask are things like simple, right? Are you the only buyer? If not, who else is buying with you? It's going to ask questions about credit. It's going to ask questions about jobs. It's going to ask questions about what do they want out of a home? How big of a home they want to buy? And it's just going to go through all this questionnaire that is going to make people who are truly looking to buy, get involved with the process and understand that as an agent, you're going to be able to help them. Things that are coming up with NAR right now, you are trying to offer value as a buyer's agent, right? So this is where you show value. You're collecting all this information because you really want to understand them. Or, of course, they can book a call directly with you. The website is attached to a calendar with notifications for yourself, with notifications and reminders for the buyer. So that way, you're always top of mind with your buyers. Again, going back to the initial question, do you need a website like this? Do you need a way to stand out? This is a great way to do it. If your website doesn't have these capabilities, find something that works similar to this, because at the end of the day, the purpose of having a website is to not only show that you have a online presence and you have credibility, but you want to be able to that you have that website work for you. Have that website get you what you want, which is leads. Okay. So I believe that's the end of the presentation. Let me double check. It is. So then the next is, so again, guys, we do these type of presentations every single Thursday. If there are any questions, if you're watching this live on the Facebook group in Real Closers, or if you're watching this on the YouTube channel once it gets uploaded, or if you're watching this on the Real Closers community that we've created, post your questions. Do you need help trying to figure out what website fits your purpose best? Do you need suggestions as to what websites could work best for your business? How much should you invest in a website? Those are questions that we, newer agents, even seasoned agents who don't use any sort of website or social media presence, they're always have in mind. So please go ahead, post your questions, let us know. I know we have Paul. Let me see. So let me check quickly if we have any questions in the Facebook group, and if not, we'll call it quits for today. It was really nice to have you. If you guys are watching, please make sure that you comment one. Let us know that the content that we provided today works for you, gave you a little bit of an insight. If you didn't know what an IDX website, I hope you now know what an IDX website is, and hopefully you understand whether you need one or not, or what type of website you need for your business. Let me see. So I'm gonna hang out just a couple more minutes, and then we're going to check. We got likes, we got no comments right now. We are good. Oh, sorry. All right, guys. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are back on Thursday next week. We have another topic for you. If you're watching this in the Real Closers, it's probably posted in the events already. We are looking for people who want to join us also on interviews. We are looking to see what you're doing in your business that's working for you. How are you closing more business? How are you getting more leads? What lead source is working for you? If you want to share with the group, if you want to share with us, we invite you to join us on a Thursday meeting. We also invite you to join us every Wednesday, 9 a.m. We do sales and scripts role play with Alfred Galvan. He is a 10X certified coach, and we are doing this every Wednesday. And then, of course, we have more planned for you. We're giving you access to free social media content that you can post on your profiles. We're giving you access to scripts. We're giving you access to a few other templates. And of course, we're going to expand that community into not only showing you how to get better on the phone and handle objections, but also, let's say, for example, now you have a listing presentation. How are you going to kill it in that listing presentation? How are you going to get that listing? So we're going to provide you with training on how to get better at the presentation itself. We're going to give you access to listing presentations that are working right now. And of course, we're going to give you coaching to make sure that you are going to close more business by the end of this year. We're going to show you exactly what the blueprint to more deals, to adding more deals to 2024 looks like. So thank you, guys. Paul, do you have a question? I saw you unmuted. Just want to make sure you're covered.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'll just go ahead and if I have any questions, I'll send you either through Facebook.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, you got my Facebook. I think you can also post in the community already. I think you're already there. Just let us know. We'd be more than happy to help. And we'll see you again next Thursday, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Sounds good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Bye, Diane and Xiomara. All right, where is the end? There you go. See ya.